And something I want to add to the windowsill fun is starting alfalfa sprouts. And so if you start with the jar and you add your seed, alfalfa seed, I just eyeball it about a couple tablespoons worth. And the more you grow, the more they'll get tangled together in there. Then you add water. And I like to add a little bit warm water to imitate warmer ground, like when if the seed was germinating in the ground. So I don't do hot, but I don't do cold either. And then you soak this for a little while. The first time you soak it, and then on Amazon I actually got these lids that are for sprouting lids. This just makes it so easy. So you can just set it in your windowsill, put this on. After it's sat for a couple hours, then I'll drain it, and then I will keep rinsing and draining, and then the next couple of days we will have a full jar of greens, and it's just so fun. It definitely happens slower in the winter than in the summer. In the summer, it's like really fast, but it's so fun to eat the fresh alfalfa sprouts. It's kind of like sunshine in the wintertime to have that green, fresh taste. So here we are, a day into the journey, and you can see that they started to have their tails coming out, and we'll just fill it up with water. You don't even really have to fill it all the way up. Just rock it like this, and then drain it so that they're not moist. They're not too moist, and you can even leave it sit upside down for a while so it drips all out, gets all the extra out. I like to shake them around so they get more exposure to the sunlight. And then away we go again, and we'll sit for another day and see what happens. And here is the alfalfa sprouts after 3 days. And by tomorrow or the next day, this whole jar will be filled. And I'm just gonna keep filling them up with water and rinsing them, shaking it around and rinsing them out, because it'll separate the little brown seeds from the rest. Even though you can eat those, it's kind of nice when there's a few less of them on your greens. It's so pretty. I just love this time of year doing that. And I did think I would update here that the sweet potatoes and these, see how much root has come on these plants. And one of the things I like to do besides plant them for food is to put them in hanging baskets, because in hanging baskets they are like they drape down, they hang down, and it's awful pretty. Okay, so this is the beginning of being ready. So I'm probably gonna eat some of this today, but if I didn't, it would just continue to fill up and grow into the jar. But isn't it cool in the winter time, in the windowsill, sprouts to go with sunflower seed sprouts and lettuce that I'm gonna turn into a salad. Yum. And here we are after eating half of them in the meal yesterday. See, when you swish the water around, the little seed caps can be separated out. And that's what I was telling you about. So here it is, looking all green and lovely in there. It tastes so good. I have to admit that some of the stuff that I do is to beat the winter blues. And maybe I will write about that, because in Oregon, we may be more tempered and can grow a few more things, but it's just so overcast always outside. We hardly ever get these sun breaks. And so when we do, it's awesome. But my son happened to pick a pretty good day to get a sun break, and he did this. I hope you enjoy these pictures. This is my second son to get engaged in just a couple months. So you might have saw a picture a couple weeks ago. But this is the oldest boy.